Good morning, children. Welcome to our video 6th Standard Physics. Hello, children. I'm Mrs. Manonmani P. I'm here because I love kids and teaching. Today we are going to discuss about chapter number 2, measurement. Yes, learning objectives, need of measurement, units of measurement, and SI units. Children, in this video we have to discuss about these topics. Measurement. What do you mean by measurement? Measurement is a process of comparing an object with a standard unit of measurement. You know, here one boy is there, he is measuring his height. You know, giraffe is so tall. So we have to take any one object with comparing with the standard unit of measurement. Why do we need measurement, children? Yes, let's see. When we go to a tailor for the stitching of school uniform, he take our measurements by using a measuring tape. Isn't it? The tailor has to make the measurements correctly for the proper stitching of clothes. Children, have you seen measuring tape? Yes. If any of the measurements are made incorrectly by the tailor, then the stitched clothes may not fit us properly. Units of measurement. A characteristic or property in our nature which can be measured is called the physical quantity. There are 7 fundamental physical quantities. In this video, we have to study about the 4 physical quantities. Yes. Mass, length, time and temperature. Remaining 3 physical quantities you will study in higher classes. Why do we need standard units of measurement? In olden days, people used hands, arms, fingers, handspan and pace for measuring the length of objects. But these techniques did not give the correct measurement because the size was not fixed. For example, you are in your house. I am in school. Okay, now I am going to measure the length of a pencil box with using handspan. Yes, you are a student, you know. I am a teacher because hand span vary from person to person. So these techniques did not give the correct measurement, isn't it? These were called non-standard units of measurements. Hands, fingers and foot span vary from person to person. You know, children, pace means footstep. Yes, here one boy is measuring this object with his hand, 5 hand spans. Yes, this girl is doing same object but 7 hand spans. The 8 hand span of one person could be 10 hand span of the other, which led to confusion. To avoid confusion among people, the need for fixed units was felt. Have you seen this, children? Yes. This is a ruler. A meter used by one person or another person, whether the meter is used in one country or another country, it always represents exactly the same length. You know, children, here this boys and girl are measuring the object by using scale, isn't it? SI units. So meter is a standard unit of measuring length. A unit of measurement which has a fixed value is called a standard unit of measurement. Physical quantities like length, mass, time, etc. Scientists all over the world have adapted international system of units. The unit of this system are called SI units. Here K, Kelvin, temperature. Yes, the unit of temperature is Kelvin, the unit of distance is meter, the unit of electric current is ampere, the unit of time is second, the unit of amount of substance is mole, the unit of mass is kilogram, the unit of intensity of light is candela. Now we are going to discuss about base quantity table. Children, this is the base quantity table. Length, the unit of length is meter. M, its symbol is small m. Mass, the unit of mass is kilogram, kg. And then time, the unit of time is second, S. Temperature, the unit of temperature is Kelvin, K. The result of every measurement consists of 2 parts, children, and number 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. which tell us the magnitude of measurement. Magnitude na அளவீடுகள். Yes, the name of the unit of measurement. Thus, every measurement consists of a number and a unit. For example, if the length of the table is expressed as meter, imagine children in front of you, one table is there. You have to measure now. There are two parts are there. One is a number, another one unit. So, 2 is the number and meter is a unit. Rules for writing SI units under symbols. Yes. While writing a unit, only singular form is used. Kilogram. Don't write kg. Yes, it's a wrong way. And then kilometer. KMS, it's a wrong way. While writing a unit, we have to use only singular form. Singular na orumai, plural na panmai. Yes. The abbreviations of any unit does not have a full stop at the end unless it appears at the end of the sentence. Example, Ram can lift 18 kg while Anuj can lift only 10 kg. One space is left between the last digit of a numeral and a symbol of the unit. Example, the height of a woman is 175 centimeter. Children, 175 you written number, afterwards you should leave one space and then write centimeter. The names of the units derived from people's name are written in small letters. The units named after joule is written as joule. You have to start with the unit with a small letter. The unit of force named after Newton is written as Newton. Children, here Newton, we have to write a unit, start with the small letter. And then the sign of degree is not written when the Kelvin scale is employed. Example, temperature of 273 Kelvin is written as 273 K, not written like this, 273 degree Kelvin. Let's recall, children. Today we have discussed clearly in this video need of measurement, units of measurement and SI units. Thank you, children. With God, all things is possible. Have a nice day.